Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Nicole from Zen Electric Bikes, and this week we're diving into how to change your oil on the Kindernay VII 7-speed internal gear hub. As it's an internal gear hub, it's extremely low maintenance. It does have a bit of a break-in period though, which would be the first 500 kilometers of riding. The gear hub will be a little bit more noisy than usual, but it's nothing to be worried about. After the first 500 kilometers of riding, you'll want to change your oil just to make sure that noise and resistance goes away. After your first oil change, you'll need to change your oil roughly every 5,000 kilometers after that. Let's dive into how to change your oil.
Guys, what we're going to do today is we're going to teach you how to change the oil in your Kindernay hub. It's quite simple, but what we're going to do is first you're going to take your wheel off your bicycle, and then we're going to change the oil. So you'll need a couple bicycle tools for this. It is quite easy, but unfortunately you will need some bicycle tools. What you'll need is you'll need a bottom bracket tool to take off the lock ring, such as the Park Tool ones. There's a couple different styles, this one or this one. Once you've got that done though, however, you're going to be pretty simple. What we've got is we're going to screw this off. I've pre-screwed this using the bottom bracket tool, and then you're going to pull off your sprocket, and that's going to uncover this little port here. So we're going to come to the port. We're going to unscrew the port using a T25 Torx key. Some of them do have a flathead port as well. It's been hit and miss. Most of them are Torx keys though. Just put your plug aside. All right, you've unscrewed the plug. Your bike comes with oil for the first 500 kilometer oil change. What you're going to do is once you've unscrewed the plug, you're going to just tip it up and let it drain out. If you can, leave it elevated a little bit, it should drain out the port. And then once it's all drained, you're going to go ahead and we're going to refill the hub. The Kindernay oil is also mineral oil, so it isn't corrosive like dot fluid or anything like that. You can get it on your hands, you can wipe it off with a paper towel. There's no extra protection needed. Now, obviously, I'd wear eye protection and possibly gloves, but it shouldn't harm you in any way. Now, in your box that came with your Kindernay hub, there is 20 milliliters of Kindernay oil that comes. So what you're going to do is you're going to open the top, and you're just going to very slowly pour it in. You kind of don't want it to spill out over the sides, so the hole fills up quite fast. Now it's a little easier sometimes if you hold it upright like this to allow the oil to filter downwards quicker, but it is quite a slow process because the hole fills up with fluid fairly quickly, and you just kind of have to dab it in. But you're going to put all 20 milliliters of fluid in here after your first oil change, or for your first oil change. Now that your bottle's empty and the hub is full, what you're going to do is put the wheel back down, grab the cap, your T25, and just tighten the cap down and just snug it up hand tight, not too tight. Wipe off any excess oil. If you did happen to spill a bunch on here, clean it up with some rubbing alcohol. The only other note I want to say is this wheel obviously is new and there's no rotor on the other side. You want to protect your rotor on the other side just to make sure you don't get any Kindernay oil on it, because it will contaminate your rotor. And then after this, you're going to go ahead and put your sprocket back on. Spin that down tight. And then if you have the bottom bracket tool, just tighten it down. And then once again, if you do decide that this isn't for you, you can bring your oil or head down to your local bike shop and have them do it for you.
Now you're geared up and ready to roll. Thanks so much for watching this week. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below and let us know if you have any questions. We'll catch you next week.